Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show. Welcome to Season 6, Episode 37 here on a lovely day after some nice football we had this past weekend and weekendy. That's cool, but yes. Welcome watching. Oh, what was that? Welcome watching on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Marketplace, TikTok live streams, and X-rated. That's just an app, I swear to God. But yes, everybody, welcome watching to the show. Let me first introduce you to our co-host of the show. He is a fan of Bayern München. How are you doing, Mr. Typical German guy?
I'm doing pretty well this week. How about you, host?
Good to hear. I'm doing decent, mate. I can't complain at all. Yes, let me first introduce our second host of the show. Currently, he's at the gym. But yes, he is a fan of Atletico Madrid, and his name is Paulinho. He's doing great.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Oh, he's there. He's breathing heavy. He's doing great. But yes, everybody, lovely to have him on. But yes, everybody, welcome watching to the lovely little show.
Always breathing heavy around you.
Oh, God. That's great. But yes, okay. Well, everybody, let's get into the first segment of the show, which is indeed the breaking news going on in world football with the world football's breaking news. So nice. I said it twice. But yes, let's get into it. So, the first breaking news of the show is indeed about David Raya, labeled as the best goalkeeper in the world after masterclass, having Arsenal rivals rejoicing. And yes, Arsenal have guaranteed the Premier League a 5th Champions League spot for the next season after beating Sporting Lisbon 1-0. So yes, the Gunners snatched a dramatic victory in Portugal on Tuesday night. And indeed, Kai Havertz came off the bench to score a stoppage time winner in the first leg of the Champions League quarter-final tie against Portuguese outfit. His effort came after Martin Zubimendi had earlier ruled off by VAR. Then Victoria Gyökeres had been offside in the build-up for the goal of Arsenal as well too, but Arsenal goalkeeper David Raya to thank the Spaniard to pull off a string of vital saves to deny the home side from taking shots. And yes, indeed, the standout moments for Raya saw the Spaniard save a venomous Maximiliano Araujo shot onto the crossbar before denying Yunis Katamus' header from the point-blank range when the game was goalless. And indeed, it's true that discussing the teammates' masterclass forward said unbelievable. I think they're still underrated and underestimated in the world of football, but for me, the last 2 seasons, the best goalkeeper in the world. He's outstanding. And yes, indeed, very cool, very, very cool. And yeah, when asked about this as well too, he said, it's something that I am there for. I'm trying to help the team as much as possible in any single action, not defending, but commanding and on the ball. So delighted with myself on the performance and of course, the win. Yeah, very, very cool. And yes, meanwhile, Arsenal's Premier League rivals will be celebrating this after securing a 5th spot after the season's competition was confirmed. Very, very cool. So yes, Raya, good job making all the little Premier League fans happy. Right, lovely stuff. Well, I can first ask Mr. Typical German guy, 1 or 2 words about David Raya being the best goalkeeper in the world.
Manuel Neuer. That's all I have to say.
Okay, those are 2 words. We love those words. All right, lovely stuff. Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words for David Raya, the best goalkeeper in the world. Let's hear it now from the big boy.
They're lies.
Oh, very good.
That's falsa.
Oh, okay.
There
Okay, there we go. Okay, more words. Love that. All right, lovely stuff. Well, everybody, that was the first breaking news of the show. Let us go on to the next lovely little breaking news. So the next breaking news is indeed about Neymar facing a lengthy ban over vulgar comments made towards the referee and potential World Cup blow. So yes, Neymar faces a potential 12-game ban after making a contentious remark about a referee, which could affect his World Cup chances. So yes, the Brazilian superstar has not featured for his country since October 2023 after struggling for form and fitness, but still remains hope after making it to the USA, Canada, and Mexico. His dreams currently hang in the balance of having been left out by Carlo Ancelotti's squad for Marta's international fixtures before naming his final 26 group for the summer showpiece. And it's indeed, but could be dealt with a blow after post-match comments following Santos' 2-0 win over Remo. And the 34-year-old took aim at referee Savio Sampaio who booked him for dissent after complaining about a foul on by Diego Hernandez. And it's indeed with Neymar's third yellow card in 4 games to start ruled up for a side's fixture against Flamengo. However, he could be looking at an even lengthier spell if his words after the game to be looked into. And it's said that he, in an interview, said this: "It's always the same. It's unfair. I suffered a foul behind unnecessarily at the game at the end. It wasn't the first time. It was the third or fourth time. I just went to complain to him. I said, 'Are you crazy? I already got a yellow card.' Anyway, Saveo is like that. I think he woke up a bit, as they say, on his period, and I came into the game like that. You couldn't even talk him without ignoring him and turning his back onto you as well too. Crazy, crazy. In the interview, could not land in a hot water. Another player in Brazil's top flight has been banned for 12 games for the same remarks as well. Wow, okay, interesting. All right, Mr. Typical German guy. 1 or 2 words for Neymar possibly being banned for 12 matches.
Washed and finished as he's been for years.
Damn, big statement, big statement. All right, Mr. Paulinho. 1 or 2 words for Mr. Santos Neymar.
All I heard was came into period.
Okay, well, that's very cute. All right, lovely stuff. Let's move on to the lovely little next breaking news. Oh, this is going to be exciting. I so cannot wait what it is. All right. Well, the next breaking news is indeed about devastated striker cruelly denied World Cup dream after leaving pitch in tears. And indeed, Derby County striker Patrick Aguaim, I don't know how to say that, will be missed the World Cup this summer after picking up a serious Achilles injury. Yes, US international Patrick, I'm just going to say his name, left the pitch in the stretcher in tears after going down with a problem on Easter Monday. And Patrick, who will be hoping to feature for the United States in their home World Cup, went down under no challenges as he controlled the ball on his chest. In the 40th minute, Derby's 2-0 win over Stoke, he appeared to land awkwardly and required treatment from medical staff. And eventually he was lifted onto a stretcher and taken to the field, being consoled by his teammates while being visibly upset. And 24-year-old's reaction showed how serious the injury was, and the Rams have now confirmed the worst. So when asked about the injury, Derby boss John Astus confirmed that the player has been sent off for a scan, and it's confirmed that the club went on to reveal the injury suffered and that he will miss the 2026 World Cup with a bad hamstring injury. Achilles tendon, excuse me, that's disgusting. Oh my god, poor guy, mate, poor guy. As well, he was doing so good for Derby. I mean, he's still young. I'm sure he'll come back to it, but damn, after netting 10 times in England as well too. So damn, poor guy, poor guy. All right, Mr. Typical German guy. 1 or 2 words for this man, Patrick, missing out on the World Cup for his home nation.
The US national team is starting to remind me of the Titanic.
Wow, that's a good movie. A lot of scenes. All right, lovely. Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words for this young striker missing out on the World Cup dreams.
No!
Crazy. I can't believe he did that. That was cute. All right, very sad. We love you. All right, let's move on to the next lovely little breaking newsy. Okay, let's get serious. So, the next breaking news of the show is Mirko Lucescu, ex-Romania manager, has died at the age of 80 after suffering a heart attack. CS legendary football manager Mircea Lucescu has passed away at the age of 80. Former Romania boss was hospitalized after suffering a heart attack on Friday. Lucescu collapsed last month, days before a friendly against Slovakia. He subsequently resigned from the role, in which led to him since 2024. And he has tragic passing confirmed by statement of Romanian football, saying that it is now a black day for Romania and for the world of football. And a man who lived through and for football in every second existence has left us. And it's indeed that Lucescu won 7 league titles with Dinamo Bucharest in his native Romania. The former winger also made 65 appearances for the national team and captained the team at the 1970 World Cup as well too. And indeed, his spells in Turkey with both Galatasaray and Beşiktaş followed a return to Romania for a second stint at Rapid Bucharest, and as well returning to Dinamo and winning a league title as he managed a string of clubs in Italy, like Bundesliga and Inter Milan as well too. And yes, he won 22 trophies during his time in charge, including 8 league titles and a UEFA Cup as well too. Yeah, very, very sad. Sorry to hear it. And I know there's a lot of standing moments and quiet time for the Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League as well too this past week. And yes, rest in peace. That's all I'm going to say, and I'm sure that everybody else will say rest in peace as well too. All right, we can now move on to the next breaking news. So the next breaking news is indeed about Liverpool fans remove iconic Anfield feature in protest against rising ticket sales. So yes, Anfield will be without their iconic flags on a Klopp for the final Premier League home fixtures of the season. And it comes as a fan group protest against Liverpool's decision to increase ticket prices. The club has announced the prices will rise for the next 3 seasons in a controversial move. Amongst those opposed the decision is a Spawn Cop 1906 who organized the flag and banner displays at Anfield. The group have announced that they will boycott the remaining home matches this season. The protest will begin on Tuesday's Champions League quarterfinal second leg against Paris Saint-Germain, and the statement said this by them. Since the announcement regarding future ticket pricing, we have been discussions as a group regarding our response. As always, we will pay our respects at the closest game at the anniversary of the Hillsborough disaster, which will be the PSG match. After that, the Spoiling Cup 1906 flags will no longer be present. Yes, very, very interesting. And yeah, they did say that they were very, very angry about this. And it is to see what they will do and what will happen for Liverpool if they will actually listen to the club. I know Liverpool is a better club than some other clubs, won't say any names, but we will see if Liverpool want to listen and lower the ticket prices. But hey, we will see. Right, Mr. Typical German guy, 1 or 2 words for Liverpool raising the ticket sales.
Raising ticket sales to watch poor football is just asinine to me.
Yikes, that's a hard statement, but true. Okay, Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words for Liverpool raising the ticket sales even more than they already are. Disgustingly expensive.
Disgusting.
Ooh, like that. Nice. Okay, well, everybody, that was that lovely list of breaking news. We can now move on to the next breaking news of the show. Oh, nice. So, the last breaking news of the show is indeed about Manchester United star labels himself as one of the world's best defenders in glowing endorsement. So yes, like LinkedIn Premium member, Manchester United star Harry Maguire has left a glowing endorsement of himself. So Maguire put a pen to paper on a new United contract at the start of the week, and indeed the 33-year-old whose previous deal expired this summer is extended to a stay by another year with an option for further 12 months. What's more, the former Leicester man taking a pay cut to remain at Old Trafford despite interest from MLS side Inter Miami. And a new contract continues in that what has been an upturn in his fortunes for the centre-back who has become a mainstay in United's side following Michael Carrick's appointment this early year. And Maguire's form was rewarded with the England recall last month when he played a full 90 in their 1-1 draw with Uruguay on Wednesday. And Maguire is one of the best. Maguire admitted that despite go to the World Cup, that he is desperate and will insisting to provide a real asset as Tuchel, and said this: whoever the role of the manager would want me for, whether it's starting or deciding games late on, I still believe at my age I'm arguably one of the best defenders in the world. Both boxes. I don't think there's an open question, really. Crazy. All right. Well, Mr. Maguire, I really appreciate your game, mate. If you want to say you're the best, you're the best. Okay, respect. Okay, this is a typical German guy. 1 or 2 words about Mr. Maguire saying he's the GOAT.
Corporate needs you to find the difference between a photo of Lord Bednar and Harry Maguire at this moment.
There's a big difference. All right, lovely. Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words for Harry Maguire saying that he's the GOAT defender in our generation of defenders.
If he were God, I would believe him, and I would get down on my knees for him.
All right, well,
In multiple ways.
Okay, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, lovely stuff. Okay, Lovely. All right, everybody. That was indeed the breaking news going on in world football with the world football's breaking news. So nice, I said it twice. All right, I'm going to press this button first. Then I'm going to press this button right now.
Just when you think he's done everything, he comes up with something even more special.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, everybody, we can now move on to the next segment of the show, which is indeed the top 5 leagues in Europe. Starting off with the Premier League. And I can't wait to say what happened in the Premier League this past weekend. And yes, nothing, because it was indeed the FA Cup. And do you know what happened in the FA Cup? Does anybody want to say a little thing? What happened in the FA Cup this past weekend? Or do you want me to decide? Because I'm
You
sure.
say.
Okay, I will definitely say. But yes, West Ham played Leeds, and indeed it was a nice little good stuff for West Ham. I might so say myself. Just kidding. Leeds won on penalties. Yeah, and then Chelsea prevailed 7-0 for Chelsea, and then Man City and Liverpool played 4-0 for Man City, battering Liverpool in Manchester. Oh my god! And then it was indeed Southampton and Arsenal. It was indeed in Southampton as well too, but ooey. Southampton 2-1, making Arsenal look like they were figure skating worse than Alyssa Liu in the Olympics. But yes, oh my god, Southampton, they made it look easy when passing the Arsenal defense. I mean, I'm sure we can talk about this so many times, but yes, Arsenal. Another one bites dust for the trophy cabinet. So, all right, get on. They won at least in Champions League. Anyways, all right, well, everybody. That was the Premier League, and not really, that was the FA Cup. But we can now move on to the actual leagues that had matches. And we'll start with the La Liga, where they play in España and speak Espanol. Very cool. Right, so let's get into the La Liga standings at the moment. So, first place is indeed Barcelona. Second is Real Madrid. Third is Villarreal. Fourth is Atletico Madrid. Fifth is Real Betis. Sixth is Celta Vigo. Down the table, 18 is Mallorca. 19 is Levante, and 20th is Real Oviedo going down. No. All right, the top goal scorers for La Liga at the moment is indeed first, Mr. Kylian Mbappe with 23 goals for Real Madrid. Second is Vidat Moriki with 19 goals for Mallorca. And third is Ante Budimir with 15 goals for Osasuna. Good on for him. And the lads doing great here. All right, match day 30. Let's get into the matches. So, first match was indeed Real Vallecano. It was 1-0 for Real Vallecano. Good for them. And red card for Elche being naughty. Next match was Real Sociedad and Levante. 2-0 for Real Sociedad. Good job for them. The next was Mallorca and Real Madrid. 2-1 for Mallorca. Winning at home, beating Real Madrid, who are currently slipping more further into second place. Next match, Real Betis and Espanyol. 0-0. Not much happened. Both the points. We move on. Next match, Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. 1-2 for Barcelona. Ooh. That was a different scoreline this past week. All right, but a red card for Atletico Madrid being naughty and Barcelona winning away in Madrid. Good for Lewandowski. Next match was Getafe and Atletico Bilbao. 2-0 for Getafe winning at home. Great result for them. And next match was in Valencia and Celta Vigo. 2-3 for Celta Vigo winning away in Valencia. And yes, good win for them, currently in 6th place. Next match, Real Sociedad. Just kidding, Real Oviedo and Sevilla. 1-0 for Real Oviedo. Good job for them. And red card for Sevilla being naughty. Next match, Alaves and Osasuna. 2-2. A tie right here, but a great match it was indeed. A red card for Osasuna being naughty. Last match was indeed Girona and Villarreal. It was indeed 1-0 for Girona. Good win for them. Good on for them. Doing great. All right. Lovely stuff. Well, I can ask first. Mr. Paulinho, who is your La Liga Match Day 30 player of the Wikipedia? Wiki.
Ooh, that is such an excellent question.
Thank you, mate.
Who scored the first? Oh, maybe Rashford. Rashford was pretty good.
Rashi. Okay, nice. Rashi. Nice. All right, Mr. Typical German guy. Who is your La Liga Match Day 30 player of the wiki?
I have to say, out of everyone, the one who probably made the most impact would have been Rashford.
Okay, fair. Good shout. All right, well, everybody, that was indeed La Liga. can now move on to the next little league. The next league is indeed Serie A, where they play in Italian, speak Italian, and they watch Mario's second movie. A good movie, sure. So sorry. All right, well, let's get into the Serie A standings at the moment. First place is indeed Inter Milano. Second is Napoli. Third is AC Milano. Fourth is Como. Fifth is Juventus. Sixth is Roma. Down the table, 18th place is Lecce. 19th is Verona. And 20th is Pisa, going down. So sad. All right, the top goal scorers for Serie A at the moment is in the first, Lautaro Martinez with 16 goals for Inter Milan. Second is Ansuras Juvakash with 11 goals for Como. And third is Kenyan Davis with 10 goals for Udinese. Good on the lads, doing great in the Liga. Great. All right, match 31, let's get into it. So, first match was indeed Sassuolo and Cagliari. 2-1 for Sassuolo. Good on for them. Next match, Verona and Fiorentina. 0-1 for Fiorentina. Doing great. And both teams got red cards because they like a little spice on the pizza. Next match was in Lazio and Parma. 1-1 right there. Point for each. Good on. Next match, Cremonese and Bologna. 1-2 for Bologna. And again, red cards for both. Spicy. Damn. All right. Next match was Pisa and Torino. 0-1 for Torino, winning away in Pisa. Good on for them. Next match, Inter Milano in Roma. 5-2 for Inter Milano, winning at home in Milan, battering Roma, who they got 2 consolation goals as well. But yes, Inter Milan currently in first place. Next match, Udinese and Como. 0-0, not the best result for Como, but currently in 4th place still Como. Next match, Lecce and Atalanta. 0-3 for Atalanta, battering Lecce at their home. Good on for Atalanta. Next match was Juventus and Genoa. 2-0 for Juventus, winning at home in Turin, and good on for them, currently in 5th place. Next match was Napoli and AC Milano. 1-0 for Napoli, winning at home in Naples, and yes, currently in 2nd place. Good on for them. All right, love yourself. I will ask you first, Mr. Typical German Guy. Who is your Serie A Match 31 player of the week?
Lautaro Martinez.
Ooh, okay. Love that. Mr. Paulinho, who is your Serie A Match 31 player of the week? BDB.
Oh, wow. That is an intriguing question.
Thank
Wait. Oh, my gosh. Stupid one sucks.
Okay.
Wait.
I'll let
Have some
ChatGPT
patience
load.
here.
I'll let ChatGPT load.
Lautaro was good. Sure. Let me find an alternative.
All right.
Did Berardi do good? Oh, what the
Yes,
hell?
he did great. He did so good.
No, he didn't.
Okay, he did.
He was the lowest rated player on his team.
There we go. That's
Thanks
what
for
I said.
misinforming me. I will
Mhm.
give it to Ulysses Garcia.
Oh, what a player for that team in Italia. Oh.
That team in Italia.
Yep, that team in Italia. All right, lovely stuff. Well, everybody, that was indeed Serie A. We're going to move on to the next league, which is indeed the Bundesliga, which is the league in Germany where they speak Deutsch and eat Brezen. Sehr gut. All right, so the standings in Bundesliga say this at the moment. First place is indeed Bayern München. Second is Borussia Dortmund. Third is RB Leipzig. Fourth is Stuttgart. Fifth is Hoffenheim. And sixth is Bayer Leverkusen. Down the table, 16th place is St. Pauli. 17th is Wolfsburg. And 18th is Heidenheim, going down. So sad. Oh no. All right, the top goal scorers for Bundesliga at the moment is the first Harry Kane with 31 goals for Bayern Munich. Crazy. Second is Dennis Undav with 18 goals for Stuttgart. And third is Luis Diaz with 15 goals for Bayern Munich. Good on these lads, doing easily great in the league. Right, match 28. Let's get into the standings. Just kidding, the matches took to Frank. All right, so yes, first match was Freiburg and Bayern Munich. Ooh, 2-3 for Bayern Munich, winning away in Freiburg. Not the close type of match you'd want as a Bayern fan, but it is a win and it is 3 points. Good for them. Next match, Hoffenheim is indeed playing Mainz. 1-2 for Mainz, winning away. Good on for Mainz. Next match, Werder Bremen and Leipzig. 1-2 for Leipzig, winning away in Werder Bremen. And good job for Leipzig, currently in third place. Next match, Hamburg and Augsburg, 1-1. A tie right there. And a red card for Hamburg, being nice, that's all spicy. Next match, Borussia Mönchengladbach in Heidenheim. This is a 2-2. Great match, but a point for each. Next match, Bayer Leverkusen and Wolfsburg. Woof! 6-3 for Bayer Leverkusen. Good on for them, winning at home. I would say battering, but honestly, 3 goals for Wolfsburg as well too. Good on for them. All right, and they are currently in nice 6th place. It's okay. Next match was Stuttgart and Dortmund. 0-2 for Dortmund, winning away in Stuttgart. And yes, good on for Dortmund, getting the 3 points and they're currently in 2nd place. Yeah, 9 points behind Bayern. Not too shabby. Next match, Union Berlin and St. Pauli. 1-1. And a red card for St. Pauli being naughty. Next match, Eintracht Frankfurt and Köln. 2-2. Eintracht Frankfurt again, despicable defending. Still love them though. But yes, a tie right there and a point for each. Lovely. All right. Well, I'll ask you first, Mr. Typical German Guy. Who is your Bundesliga Match 28 Player of the Week?
Bischoff.
Ooh, all right. We like the cracker name. That's a good cracker. I mean, that sounds bad. It's Bischoff is a type of dessert cracker that you eat.
I think you mean a cookie.
Yes, that's better.
What do you call me?
Paulino. Okay, Paulino. I knew you were going to say something. All right, well, speaking of Paulino, who is your
That's my actual
Bundesliga?
name. Here we go. I will give it to Ale Grimaldo.
Oh,
Grimaldo.
Grimaldo. That's a good pizza place. I love that place. It's good. All right. Love yourself, everybody. Doesn't need the Bundesliga. We can now move on to the last league, which is indeed the Ligue 1, where they play in France and speak Francais. Oui. All right. So, yes, the Ligue 1 standings say this at the moment. First place in Ligue 1 is indeed PSG. Second is Lens. Third is Lille. Fourth is Marseille. Fifth is Monaco. Sixth is Lyon. And down the table, 16 is Ayer. 17 is Nantes. And 18 is Metz, going down. Sad. Right, the Ligue 1 top goal scorers at the moment is the first, Esteban Lepal, with 16 goals for Rennes. Tied with him is Joaquin Panagili, with 16 goals for Strasbourg. And then third is Mason Greenwood, with 15 goals for Marseille. Good on these lads, doing great on the pitch. Great for them. Right, match 28, let's get into it. So, first match was PSG and Toulouse. 3-1 for PSG, winning at home. Great win for them, currently first place. Next match, Strasbourg and Nice. 3-1 for Strasbourg, winning at home. Good on for them. Next match, Brest and Rennes. What a great match it was, but the Brest sag a little slower for this one. It was 3-4 for Rennes, and a great win for Rennes, winning away. Next match, Lille and Lens. It was 3-0 for Lille. Good on for them. Good win for them. Currently in third place. Next match, Angers and Lyon. 0-0. No more goals right there. And we move on, a point for each. Next match, Metz and Nantes. 0-0. And red card for Nantes being naughty. Next match, Lorient and Paris FC. 1-1, a point for each, and good job for each. It's okay. Next match, L'Alvi and Ayer. Oh my god. 1-1, another tie right here. We love ties so much. Okay, we move on. Next match was Monaco and Marseille. 2-1 for Monaco, winning at home. Great match for Monaco. Currently in 5th place. Love that for them. All right. Well, Ligue 1. Mr. Paulinho, I'll ask you first, mate. Who is your Ligue 1 Match 28 Player of the Week?
Oh my goodness. That is quite the question.
Thank you.
And I will give it to... Oh, I think Balogun scored a crazy goal, didn't he? I'll give it to Balogun.
Okay, I love that. Love that.
Nice little chip off the old block in it.
He did chip and block Minecraft. All right, good.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Typical German Guy. Who is your Ligue 1 Match 28 Player of the Week?
Paul beats me to it. I was just looking it up and reading about it. I was going to say Balogun, but honestly, I mean, I saw the goal on some highlights, and that was a sick finish.
Sure.
Absolutely
Andrew finish.
Is he he's Canadian?
American.
No,
Well,
he's
British.
He's British, but he represents the U.S. national team.
So he's not good enough for England, you're saying?
Arsenal reject.
Too good
Yeah.
for USA.
Oh, he's too good for USA. Too good for England.
Yep.
There we go. We got it. We got it this time, guys. All right. Well, everybody, that was the Ligue 1. And of course, we have to include the two remaining leagues, which is indeed the MLS and Saudi Pro League for Mr. Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. I know, mate. All right. So, yes, MLS, we'll get this done fast. Inter Miami, where Mr. Messi is playing, is currently in a nice little 4th place. Ooh, that's okay. All right, good for them. And then Saudi Pro League, where is Ronaldo's team Al Nassr? They're currently in 1st place. Good for them. And Cristiano Ronaldo is in the top goal scorers in 3rd. 23 goals for Al Nassr. Love that. All right, well, everybody, that was indeed the MLS and Saudi Pro League. I'm going to press this button now and then press this lovely little button.
I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again.
And you won't. I'm sorry to say you won't. But yes, we can now move on to the next lovely little segment, which is indeed the UEFA competitions with the 3 UEFA competitions. I've said competition 3 times now. Good for me. 4 times. All right, let's get into the first competition 5 times. It is indeed the UEFA Champions League, where they speak champions and play the champion. Okay. But yes, it is indeed Liverpool and PSG, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, and Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal. What happened? We can now find out. So, indeed, it was a quarterfinal leg 1, and first match was Real Madrid and Bayern Munich in Madrid. It was 1-2 for Bayern Munich winning, and they could have had more goals. They could have, and Real Madrid had 1 goal as well too. But yes, Bayern Munich winning away. Good for them. Next match was the Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal. 0-1 for Arsenal. Havertz getting that goal and this squeaky little bomb time. I mean, it was end of the game, but yeah. Good on for Arsenal winning in Portugal. Next match was Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. Ooh, 0-2 for Atletico Madrid winning in Barcelona when it mattered most. Julian Alvarez with a beautiful free kick. Oh my days, that was lovely. And red card for Barcelona with Pago Rossi being naughty. All right, next match and last match was indeed PSG and Liverpool. 2-0 for PSG, making it look easy, unfortunately. But yes, good job from Kvaratskhelia, doing great over there. All right, top goal scorers for UEFA Champions League at the moment. First, Kylian Mbappe with 14 goals for Real Madrid. Second, Harry Kane with 11 goals for Bayern Munich. And third, Anthony Gordon still with 10 goals for Newcastle. Nice, lovely. All right, and the top assist is indeed Achraf Hakimi with 5 assists for PSG. And tied with him, Kvaratskhelia with 5 goals, 5 assists for PSG. And then tied with him is Mikel Olise with 5 assists for Bayern Munich. Got these lads assisting beautifully. All right, lads. So I'll ask first, Mr. Typical German Guy, who is your lovely little UEFA Champions League quarterfinal leg 1 player of the week?
Honestly, after the matches that I watched, I would say probably Alvarez.
Okay,
I
all
thought
right.
Alvarez was lively on both sides of the ball, as well as scoring that decisive first goal for Atletico against Barcelona. So,
Okay, that's fair shot. All right, well, Mr. Polinio, who's probably happy right now, who is your UEFA Champions League quarterfinal leg 1 player of the week?
You may be correct. I would say Alvarez, but I also want to give a shout out to Lane Rahman. We have no center backs right now, and he played pretty amazing. So,
right.
Yeah.
Fair. It's a good shout. Okay. Well, I'm glad you both at least have your club in this level of competition. So that's good to see. And I'm sure Mr. Polinio did not expect this result, but hey, we'll take that. And hopefully Mr. Simeone is building a wall in Madrid right now. So
I want to say that's the first win Atletico have had in the Camp Nou since 2006.
That's crazy. That is an incredibly... I don't know what to say. It's crazy. All right. Lovely stuff. We can now move on to the next competition, which is indeed the... it's going to load. There we go. The UEFA Europa League, where they speak European and play European football. I'm waffling. All right. So yes, it was indeed Braga from Portugal and Real Betis from España. Freiburg from Germany and Celta Vigo from España. And Porto from Portugal and Nottingham Forest from England, and Bologna from Italia, and Aston Villa from a little bit to England. Let's see what happened in these matches. So, first match in the quarterfinal, leg 1, was in the Braga Real Betis, 1-1. Ooh, a tie for each going into the first Portuguese. Good for them, but they're going to Real Betis Antony FC's home. So we'll see what that happens there. Next match, Freiburg and Celta Vigo. 3-0 for Freiburg, winning at home comfortably, and I feel like that shuts it out for the Spanish return side. Sad to say it. And the next match, Bologna and Aston Villa. 1-3 for Aston Villa. Great jump from Ollie Watkins, doing great this past week. And yeah, Bologna. We'll see how it is in England, but I doubt. Then last match was near Porto and Nottingham Forest, 1-1, with Porto actually scoring 2 goals. It was a goal from Porto and then an own goal from Porto. So yeah, we'll see how it goes in the second leg in England. It's not looking good, bro. Not looking good. All right, the top goal scorers for UEFA Europa League. At the moment, it's in first, Igor Jesus, with 7 goals for Nottingham Forest. And then tied with him, Peter Stanic, with 7 goals for Ludogorets. And third is Kirim Ataraglu, with 6 goals for Fenerbahce. Top assists for Europa League at the moment is first, Dennis Undav, with 5 assists for Stuttgart. Then second is Adam Karabach, with 4 assists for Lyon. And then tied with him is Adraj Zhikovic, with 4 assists for PAOK. Good on for these lads, doing great. All right, well, I'll ask you first, Mr. Typical German Guy. Who is your UEFA Europa League Matchday Leg 1 quarterfinal Pizza Hut Pizza Player of the Week? Oh my god.
Ollie Watkins.
Okay, there we go. Great shout. Easy. All right, Mr. Polino, who is your Europa League quarterfinal Leg 1 Player of the Week? Anthony, of course. Real Betis involved. Anthony is always around. Nice. We love that.
Boss. I'm going to change.
Oh, wait. You're close or what?
For you.
Okay.
Change myself for you. I'm going to give it to Jan Nicholas Bestie.
I thought you were going to say Jackson, but fair. All right. I like that. All right. Great shout. All right, everybody. Now move on to the next competition. Last one is indeed the UEFA Conference League, where they play in conferences and speak in conference language. So cool. Love that. All right. So who's playing? Shakhtar Donetsk of Ukraine and AZ Alkmaar from Netherlands. And then it's Crystal Palace from England playing Fiorentina from Italia. This is Real Vallecano from España playing AK Athens in Greece. And then it is Mainz from Germany playing Strasbourg from Ligue. I always forget. They either German or whatever. All right, so yes, what happened in the UEFA Conference League quarterfinal leg 1? It was in the first match. Real Vallecano versus AK Athens, 3-0 for Real Vallecano. Spanish side winning 3-0 at home. Easy for them. I doubt it'll come back in Athens. Next match was Shakhtar Donetsk winning 3-0 against AZ Alkmaar. And yes, easy, comfortable win for them. And yes, the Brazilian boys in Shakhtar doing great. Next match, Mainz and Strasbourg, 2-0 for Mainz winning at home in Germany. And yes, we'll see how it goes in the second leg as well too. And then next match was Crystal Palace and Fiorentina. 3-0 for Crystal Palace winning a South London in it, battering Fiorentina with the Mandem. And yes, Mateta and the lovely little Sar doing good for Crystal Palace. I don't know how Fiorentina will overturn this, but they'll take the Pope's blessing to help. All right, lovely. So the top goal scorers for Conference League at the moment is the first, Mr. Miladji, with 8 goals for Stamspor. I did not bottle that. And the tie with him is Ishak with 8 goals for Lech Poznan. And third is Mijanash with 6 goals for AZ Alkmaar. Good on for these lads. And then next is the top assist in the Conference League. Is Schmidt with 5 assists for AZ Alkmaar. And the tie with him is Huys with 5 for Samspor. And then third is indeed Godel with 3 assists for Strasbourg. Good on these lads doing great as assisters. Sister, brother, sure. All right, so I will ask first, Mr. Typical German Guy. Who is your UEFA Conference League quarterfinal leg 1 player of the week?
Alisson Santana.
Oh, Santana, great band. They're great. All right. Okay, Mr. Paulinho, who is your Conference League quarterfinal leg 1 player of the week. Whoa. Week.
I will give it 2. Easy.
Oh.
Song.
Oh. What a guy. He's such a good Conference League player.
Yep, he's about 5'5" and bald. It's about as naturally polished as they come.
Damn.
On the head.
That's fantastic. I love that. That's
We're gonna.
That's what it deserves. All right. Oh, sorry. Stop. All right. Well, everybody, that was indeed UEFA Conference League. We're now done with that. I'm gonna press this button. I pressed that actually just twice right now. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna press this button now.
Sweet baby! Oh my goodness, bro.
Beautiful. Let's move on to the next segment of the show, which is indeed the Football Memes of the Week, brought to you by Rival Banters. And let's talk about the first meme that we saw this past week that we're gonna love so much. All right, Mr. Leminol, thank you very much. So yes, this first meme is indeed about Atletico Madrid. And yes, 2-0 down against Atletico. I knew a man. And it's just a picture of Cristiano Ronaldo in his Juventus top when Juventus beat Atletico Madrid 3-0 in Turin after they were down 2-0 when Atletico Madrid beat them. It's Mr. Champions League, of course. But luckily for Atletico Madrid, they do not have to play Cristiano Ronaldo. So
Let's also throw out a disclaimer that all of those comebacks were away from home.
Yes, it is true.
Atletico hasn't lost a home knockout game.
Okay.
In the Champions League, maybe other competitions too. I don't know. Since 1997.
Damn. Okay. Will Mr. Lamine Yamal break that? I mean, he's looking at you like he's like wants to.
Yamal, and I'm expecting to see a certain meme in here, and if I don't see it, I'm gonna be disappointed.
A certain who?
A certain meme.
Oh yes, yeah. Yes, you will see that meme. I promise you will see that meme indeed. Yeah. Don't worry about it. All right. Let's go on to the next meme. And the next meme is indeed about Neuer in Bayern Munich, and it just says Neuer's longevity is outrageous. It's a picture in 2011 when Bayern Munich played Manchester City, and you see a nice little man that is bald but nice and beautiful. Is Vincent Kompany when he played for Manchester City in 2011 against Neuer. And then fast forward, crazy, to 2026, you now see Vincent Kompany managing Neuer, still as a keeper for Bayern Munich. That's crazy. The longevity needs to be studied. I mean, goalkeepers can do this, obviously, since they don't go through as many tough times. I mean, yes, they land on their shoulders and spines all the time, but yeah. I'm giving a whole praise to Mr. Emmanuel Neuer for this, so good for him. All right, lovely stuff. We can now move on to the last meme of the week, which everybody wants to see. It's indeed about frame this in the Louvre. About Mr. Bayern Munich playing Real Madrid, and it's about when Upamecano was playing Vinicius Jr. and he clipped him from behind, and he fell on top of him. And this meme just needs to be framed in the Louvre. It's Upamecano is just smiling on top of Vinicius Jr., which looks like he's mounting him. I mean, this is for health reasons. I'm gonna say this is for health, and Vinicius looking like he's screaming for his dear life. So yes, is this the one you wanted to see, Mr. Paulinho? I don't know if this is the meme you're mentioning. I know, Mr. Typical German guy.
You bet.
Just look in the background on the right side at the guy with his hands up.
Yeah, he's like, whoa, some people got to pay for that.
Well, no, more like it the perfect follow-up to that would be,
Careful.
Peter, that's not a meme, that's just porn.
Okay, well, hey, yeah, I wish this was AI, but it's not. It is not AI. All right, well, love yourself. Well, everybody, that was indeed the football memes of the week. Now I'm going to press this button now. And then I'm going to press this lovely little button. All right, well, everybody, we're going to now go on to the last segment of the show, which is indeed the Football Golden Goal Show quiz. Well, I messed it up. But yes, everybody, welcome to the show.
Hi, everyone and everybody to the Golden Goal Show football quiz. Aye, Suey. The guests will answer a series of football-related questions to test their Alpha, Beta, Sigma knowledge in football.
Wow.
So whoever has the most correct questions answered by the end of the quiz wins an all-inclusive tropical cruise with Big Benzema. Oh no. JKLOL Stinky, you get a crisp high five. Good luck, lads.
All right, lads. We are ready for this one, and I can't wait. I'm going to press this button. Yeah, we're going to have this one. Yes. Okay, let's get into it. So, this quiz is indeed about Manuel Neuer. So, yeah, kind of an advantage for the German guy. But hey, he did great this past week, and I want to give a shout out to him. 40 years old. Crazy. All right, so first question is indeed, against which team did Neuer deliver a legendary sweeper keeper performance in the 2014 World Cup round of 16 match? Was it Algeria, France, or Brazil? Which did he do his great performance against? Algeria, France, or Brazil? You have 10 seconds starting now.
Repeat the question.
What did he do? Good performance.
Actually, no. It is Algeria. No, it's Algeria.
His performance against 2014 World Cup round 16 sweeper keeper. Algeria, France, Brazil.
Yeah, no, it's Algeria.
Okay.
Oh, 2014. I will say France to be different.
All right. Someone didn't watch the game. All right. The correct answer is indeed. Ooh, it is not. I'm not stalling. What are you saying? It is not Brazil. It is indeed Algeria. Correct, Mr.
Yeah, because France was quarterfinal and Brazil was semifinal.
Yep, you hear that, Pauline?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, lovely. There we go. Which club did Manuel Neuer face in the 2012 Champions League final where Bayern lost on penalties? Yes. Was it Real Madrid, Chelsea, or Barcelona? You have 10 seconds.
Ugh, Chelsea.
It was Chelsea.
The thing is, I wasn't even scripting this. This was just the second question. Yes, it is not indeed Barcelona. It is indeed Chelsea. Correct. Yes. Both of you correct. 2-1. Next is indeed question number 3. In Schalke's 2010-11 Champions League run, which team knocked them out in the semi-finals despite Neuer's performance? Was it Manchester United, Inter Milan, or Barcelona? Which club knocked Schalke 2011 team out? United,
Manchester United.
Milan, Barcelona. All right, calm down. Who is it? Olivia?
Were the teams Barcelona, United, and who?
Inter Milan.
I don't know. I could go with you. I will go different though. I'll go with AC Milan.
Okay, all right. It was Inter Milan, but hey, it's fine. Whichever. All right.
Inter
Well,
Milan.
the incorrect answer was indeed Barcelona. Well, the correct answer was indeed. Sorry, I was groaning. It is indeed Manchester United. All right, let's get on to the last question of the show. So, which competition did Neuer win with Schalke in 2011? Was it Bundesliga, DFB Pokal, or the Europa League? Where did he win with Schalke in 2011? Bundesliga, DFB Pokal, or Europa League? You have 10 seconds.
Pokal.
The Pokal.
Pokal. Okay, beautiful. Well, yeah, I'm gonna wait for the music to be done and sorry, that was very cute. It is indeed not the Europa League, but it's indeed the Pokal, which means, wow, the winner of the show is indeed, you would have never guessed it, Mr. Typical German Guy. You'd love to see it, but you'd hate to love it. How do you feel, Mr. Typical German Guy, after winning a Manuel Neuer quiz? Flawless.
bin super.
Wow. Supermann. Du bist eine super
Bayern.
Super Bayern. Du bist eine super Mädchen und du bist sehr, sehr heiß. All right.
Super Schalke, hey?
Okay. Crazy. All right. Well, everybody, I hate to say it, but that's not what I want to say, but I hate to say it. I'm going to cry so much, and I'm already crying, but that was indeed the show. I'm so sad. Okay, well, Mr. Typical German Guy, thank you for joining and congratulations on the win. How do you feel?
I feel fantastic.
Fantastisch. Das ist sehr gut.
No, I was making fun of Arnold from Pumping Iron. You know, it feels fantastic.
Oh no. Oh, no. Yeah, we know it. We know it. Okay, Mr. Paulinho, thank you for joining the show. And you're a good boy. Very boy.
Elaborate.
Lent? Okay, I guess since he still was around.
Elaborate.
Oh, okay. No, I'm okay. Yes, everybody, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share it. So that's sharing it. How else are you going to know that? Mr. Harry Kane might going to win the Ballon d'Or. I mean, you never know.
Right, to share it with your carrot.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Yes, everybody, as we say on the show, in 3, 2, 1, repeat after me. One. Love.
Football.
Love.
Football.
Football.
Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.
Tschüss.
Ooh.
Dankeschön.